run it from the shortcut because the shortcut has arguments like enhanced audio, which I think we can do. The README says we need a Pentium for an enhanced audio, and this is a Pentium 4, baby. Baby, you want fries with that?
We are under attack by Borg forces. Repeat, Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001. Subspace signal is too weak. Navigate to Starfleet command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. We are lost. Warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
Alright, for those who are just joining us, we have just sat through a bunch of troubleshooting. But we're gonna give this another shot. We're on my real Windows 98 machine, but this game is kind of cranky about it.
Oh, 7:30 means 0730, cadet. Sit down.
Like, it's fine here.
First, the captain wanted me to convey his regrets for not being here himself. As I'm sure you've heard, Starfleet is amassing an armada in Sector 001 to defend against the latest Borg incursion. Or rather, our ship is on her way to join them. Starfleet has successfully defeated the Borg twice before, and we have every expectation of successfully stopping them now. However, given the probability of armed conflict, the captain has ordered that all non-essential personnel, including visiting Starfleet cadets, be transferred off the ship to a safer venue at the Medical Research Facility on Marnus 3. Please have your gear packed and be at Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes. Dismissed.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look to see if I did it correctly to patch the game.
A moment, please. The captain has denied your request to stay on board, cadet. I'm sorry. The massacre 10 years ago at Wolf 359 was a great tragedy for the Federation. I was only 1 year out of the academy when it happened. A lot of my classmates died there. Now, each year I get older and they stay the same. I understand your need for justice. I'm sorry. Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes.
Okay, it looks like the updated a few AVI files, and it did update the executable.
Temper, young man. What would your father say? How old were you when your father was killed? 9, 10 years old? And you're still
Hello,
not
Q.
over it? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though, Q. It's short for Q. It was I, you know, who introduced Picard to the Borg, and it's because of me that 10 years ago the Borg came to Wolf 359 and found that fleet of ships and found your father and killed them all. At 0800 hours during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous, such a noble name, Righteous, was hit by an unknown Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. Vaporized. No trace. Nothing to bury, nothing to mourn. The Borg took it all away from you in an instant. I understand your desire for justice. They don't, though, do they? But I do. You want action. You want to avenge your father's death. You want to kill Borg.
I love this trash can with like a
Yet still
a shoulder strap.
Bipedal hominid wouldn't. You can run away with the others like a scared trog, or you can come with me, cadet. The choice is yours.
Okay, so this is where it broke last time? Or it didn't break here.
Excellent choice, monsieur. Keep
But it seems choices seem to get weird.
And take this too. Be careful now. Don't lose it. I only made one.
Time! Oh, 758, sir.
Keep those phasers firing, and where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, Captain.
Have a look. I can't see you.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Initiating Delta attack.
Again, I'm not a big Star Trek person, so I will need chat's help if I need to figure out stuff.
Damn, they've adjusted their shields already. Why is it always the difficult species that are the most adaptable?
The Borg adapt their environment to suit their needs. True adaptability involves changing oneself to suit their environment.
I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Recognize this place? You should, to keep a picture of it on your wall. The bridge of the USS Righteous. Your father's ship.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
This is him, isn't it? Well, I can see the family resemblance.
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Melbourne and Saratoga have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne. Recognize the names? Do you know where you are, cadet?
Captain!
Intruder alert.
I like this guy. He's I'm just fuck this computer.
Security, isolate the ops console now.
That's right, 10 years ago, Wolf 359.
Security!
Look at him. He's barely older than you are. He shouldn't be at security. But 4 hours ago, the real security officer, Lieutenant Sprint, was killed, and this first-year ensign had to take his place. And because of his inexperience, everybody on board, including your father, will be killed. The phasers are useless. Just isolate the panel now. If Lieutenant Sprint were still alive, he might be able to save the ship. But he's been dead for 4 hours. No wonder they don't want him on the bridge. Come on, can't you move faster? Chief Medical Officer Dr. Thaddeus Quint. He actually tried to save Sprint's life, but as you can see, he failed, the old goat. Well, what'd you expect? He's a doctor, not a security officer. Still, if he had only had a little more creativity. But he didn't.
He's bypassed the security lockout.
Yeah, get him.
Doctor, he's dead.
Shield mutation is shifting on its own. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. I need shields back up now.
Death in battle. If he were a Klingon, he'd be ecstatic.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Captain, there's a tight beam transmission.
Like they're
going
just all
directly
just
to Borg Cube.
pushing their buttons, just sitting around while this guy is.
Transporters.
Anyone near Jeffrey 6? We need manual power rerouted through the secondary couplings.
It's too late. The Borg cube is firing.
Evasive maneuvers.
So, now that you've seen your father die, are you ready to avenge his death? Or would you like to try something different? How about a chance to prevent his death? Lieutenant Sprint was killed 4 hours before the Righteous even got to Wolf 359. But if the good Dr. Quint had been able to save Sprint 4 hours before, then Sprint would have been able to save the Righteous, and you would have grown up in the loving company of your father, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail. What say we give the old goat a second chance to save Sprint's life? You're not afraid of a little space-time continuum meddling, are you, cadet?
No, I love it.
No, I thought not. Shall we?
Okay, so this is where it broke initially.
This is Lieutenant Sprint. Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I don't think so. Don't bother saying hello. Just makes saying goodbye that much harder.
Time, Mr. Furlong.
Oh, 400 hours, sir.
Is the cube within sensor range yet?
Coming up now, Captain.
Match speed, stay with it.
How come the Borg uses a floating cube?
Intruder alert.
Sprint, look out!
Shall we dance?
I like looking at them, they're looking at us. Like, what are you doing?
Come on, Sprint. Make a choice.
Okay, I think this is working now. I think the patch is working. We did it.
Quint wasn't clever enough to think of it. Good thing I am.
The Borg cube is pulling ahead. It's ignoring us completely.
Match speed, keep us within close range.
Remember, Sprint should have died right here. Everything you do in his place from this moment on changes history. Invigorating, isn't it? Meddling with fate.
Lieutenant, are you all right?
Sprint? He's an ox. Nothing scares him.
And nothing hurts him, isn't that right, Lieutenant?
There are all kinds of pain.
I think our dad might have a little case of the gaze.
Prevent you from acknowledging the hurt.
Oh, please.
Captain, coded message coming in from
Like,
Admiral
oh, what an
Hansen.
ox.
He's ordering us to proceed with all speed to rendezvous with the rest of the fleet at Wolf 359, requesting us not to engage the Borg. Until then, maintain radio silence until contacted.
Helm laying a course for Wolf 359. Pull ahead of the Borg cube and then match speed.
Aye, sir. ETA at current speed, 4 hours, 5 minutes.
Good. We don't want them to get there before we do. And Targus, get that thing off my bridge.
Yes, sir.
Her name's Targus? I thought it was like Tarkus, like the prog rock album. I think, like I said, I think she's Borg because she has like the Borg headpiece thing.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Okay.
If I told you to jump into a sentient vortex, would you do it? You're
Well, I
a
didn't-
sentient being of sorts. Try using this. You know, all this space-time manipulation does take some effort on my part. It's not that easy. I'd appreciate it if you'd make a little effort, too.
Well, I didn't do what you did told me to do last time.
Captain, he's hailing the Borg cube.
Shields are falling. Borg cube is firing. Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
Okay, so we need. I'm gonna shoot his hand.
Sprint! He's in control of tactical.
The phasers are useless.
Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transporters.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die! And it's your fault.
Okay, I couldn't shoot his hand. I tried shooting him.
Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
Sprint! He's in control
I'm
of
clicking.
tactical.
The phasers are useless.
Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube.
Oh, I could do
Computers uploading
this.
data about
That's
emergency
wild.
transporters.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die! And it's your fault.
I can still access my start menu. It's just
Well, I hope
all.
we're learning something from our little mistakes.
So shooting him does nothing.
Got control of tactical.
Phasers are useless. Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transporters.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die! And it's your fault.
Alright, so shooting her is not the answer. Shooting him is not the answer. Shooting the console
Learning something from our
didn't
little
seem to do anything.
Sprint! He's in control of tactical.
The phasers are useless.
Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Can't seem to skip cutscenes
There's a
either.
tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transporters.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die! And it's your fault.
Alright, now it's time to probably look up the manual to see if there's other controls I'm missing.
Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
I like the way she looks at you before you kill her. Everyone looks at you.
If I told you to jump into a sentient vortex, would you do it? You're a sentient being of sorts. Try using this. You know, all this space-time manipulation does take some effort on my part. It's
Really?
not that easy. I'd appreciate it if you'd make a little effort, too.
Let's look at the manual.
Captain, he's hailing the Borg cube.
Shields are falling. Borg cube is firing. Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
Sprint! He's in control of tactical.
I cannot wait at all.
Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transporters.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die! And it's your fault.
Alright, decision points are the Borg cube icon.
Well, I hope we're learning.
Information
something
points is the
from our
tricoder.
mistakes.
I'm clicking everywhere on the screen.
Phases are useless.
Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transporters.
The Borg are firing. We're gonna die.
The S key saves the movie at the current position. You can create multiple saves. Okay.
Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
So can I make a save here? No. I'm confused. I'm clicking.
Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transporters.
The Borg are firing. We're gonna die. And it's your fault.
Hey, this works on Mac. I could have got the Mac emulator out. When the spinning Borg cube
Well, I hope we're learning
appears, you
something
must make a
from our little
decision.
mistakes.
Single click the person, object, or on-screen button.
What is this? The first time you've used a computer? You see this? It's a cursor. Use it to click on objects on the screen. Here, click on me. Good. Okay, let's try again.
I have tried clicking that. I have no idea.
I'm okay.
Me not doing anything for a while?
Definitely dead this time.
Then get him definitely off my bridge this time. Mr. Sprint, reconfigure your security console so you can control Tactical B. Then meet me down at the computer core. I want to secure this ship in case the Borg try and board us again.
Good shooting.
Alright, oh, right, that's the wrong keyboard. Good shooting.
How about quick thinking, Quint? Good work, Quint. Nobody ever gives me any credit for anything I do.
That's because we don't like you, Quint.
I think we can all save our hostility for the Borg, where it will be better placed, don't you?
Let me ask you something, Baraka. Do you just spout these platitudes, or are you deluded enough to actually believe in them?
Come on, Quint. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to change my mind. I still like you.
Aw.
Kiss me.
Daddy. I have daddy issues because he died. So I can't help but stare at him.
What are you staring at? Oh, of course, your father. This must be strange for you, knowing he may be about to die, knowing this may be your only chance to talk to him, tell him all about yourself, about the years since he died. I wouldn't if I were you. When he looks at you, all he sees is Lieutenant Sprint. I don't think he'd understand.
Hey, Sprint. What, are you having one of your Bajani trances?
See?
Lieutenant Sprint, the console, please.
Alright, back to work. Alright. Number 2.
What happened?
I don't know. I think he grabbed the power nodule.
What?
How is he, Doc?
I'm sorry. He's just too stupid to live. What do you think this is supposed to be? Jewelry? It's a special gift from me to you. There's no other tricorder like it in the known universe. Use it!
Okay, we gotta use our tricorder. How do we use our tricorder? Alright, so I can click on during the regular video.
Security console. Reconfigurable bridge panel. Though bridge stations traditionally follow a set pattern, this pattern is neither required by Federation protocol, nor is it hard designed into the bridge layout. All bridge consoles can be easily configured to control any of a number of bridge functions, allowing the captain, in consultation with his engineers, to design his bridge to his personal or species preference. To reconfigure a panel, an understanding of the function of the 4 main nodules is critical. Or you could end up dead. Nodule 1, the delimiter, carries a signal charge. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineers.
Okay, so that one will kill us.
The charge is painful. It won't kill you, but it'll hurt. Nodule 2, the power.
And then this is the one that killed us.
Power for all bridge stations. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, this one won't hurt. It'll just make you very dead. Nodule 3, assignable nodule. This is one of the several nodules used to define console functions. In this example, the nodule defines the console as a security console only. To control tactical in addition to security, the nodule must be removed.
Okay, that's probably what we need.
It's hot, live, energized. Not enough juice to kill you, but enough to make you wish you were dead. To turn off the feed, remove.
Ah.
Nodule 4, the conduit. First, then remove nodule 3.
I got it.
Nodule 4, et voila. Now you're cooking with replicators.
I did it. I know what to do. How do I get back to the video? I closed the manual because I thought he was going to explain it to me. Alright, single click to scan your target. Your tricorder will appear and the information, the cursor will start rotating again. If you want to skip the audio and get directly to the related topic screens, you get the fast forward icon. Single click on exit when you want to return to the experience. Okay. Double click anywhere. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Lilith. There's some good water. Okay. I'm gonna leave that open. So double click. Now my first intuitive yoink.
Andropov to Sprint. I'm waiting for you down in the core room, Lieutenant.
I did it.
Now.
It's just his way. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, but I'd still hurry if I were you. The captain definitely does not like to be kept waiting.
How's everyone enjoying this interactive Star Trek episode?
You do know how to get to the core room, don't you, Sprint?
Alright. I know how to use one of these. Okay, it didn't let me pause the video. It's not letting me pause the video. There it goes. I need help. Turbo lift.
Manual interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands in over 13,000 languages. For those species unable to interact verbally, and during ship emergencies, a turbolift destination code can be manually relayed into the turbolift computer via the interface. For a list of turbolift destination codes, see the ship schematic.
Uh-oh. I think I can...
Turbolift manual interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands.
Oh no! Oh. It's gotta work this time, right? Oh, I thought it would overwrite. Well, now we know it won't overwrite. Oh.
You do know how to get to the core room, don't you, Sprint?
Shoot. Okay, at least the audio is better. Bye. It's okay. We saw the funny cutscene.
Turbo.
Okay. Let me in.
USS Righteous schematic. A general visual overview.
I already forgot the number. 150619. You really do just stare at it.
Please key in destination code.
Okay. 1. What? I feel like it didn't give me a chance. It didn't, like, respond. Well, I guess we're gonna watch the wacky cutscene. It's probably, like I said, it's probably set up so that you fail this. Chat, someone type in 150619 in the chat. Sorry about all the technical difficulties.
Oh, thank you, my good man.
Sprint, we're waiting.
I believe you're wanted in the computer core control room. Oh, mercy. Why? Because I can.
You think with omnipotent power, he could do more, a lot more. So am I missing something about inputting these numbers, or what?
Please key in destination code.
1. 5. Oh. Okay, there's just no feedback. There's absolutely no feedback for clicking on them, except that the cutscene audio restarts. Do you guys like the turbo lift? Like the idea of the turbo lift that just goes left and right, up and down to take you anywhere? It's like a Wonka Vader. Oh, we should save. Core.
Hey, buddy, I guess I beat you down here.
Mr. Sprint, I am a very tolerant captain, except when it comes to punctuality. I suggest you become more familiar with this ship's layout so you don't keep us waiting again. Do I make myself clear?
I was having fun in the
We were trying
turbo
to route
lift.
all of the ship's controls through the security systems as an extra precaution, but something kept rejecting all of our attempts to access the security programs. And that's when we found this.
It's obviously Borg. But how did it get on the ship? And what is its purpose?
I don't know, I'll scan it.
Non-standard technological implant. Borg in origin. Energy source unknown. Readings indicate potentially fatal levels of neuro-generated energy. Wah, wah. Danger. Warning. Leave it alone. Computer core console. One of 4 major control points throughout the Righteous for routing and controlling information relay paths. Controls all ship input-output ports and interfaces with the main computer core.
Okay, that didn't really teach me anything. Oh no! Why? Take 7.
Hey, buddy, I guess I beat you down here.
Mr. Sprint, I am a very tolerant captain, except when it comes to punctuality. I suggest you become more familiar with this ship's layout so you don't keep us waiting.
Hello, Son Goku.
Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, we're using a Pentium 4 with
We were trying to route all of the ship's controls
with
through
Windows
the security
98.
systems as an extra precaution, but something kept rejecting all of our attempts.
I have a Pentium 2 machine, but it's a little slow, and the video card doesn't play nice with the capture card as much. It's much better for DOS gaming, the older computer I have.
It seems to be tied in directly to the security systems, locking us out.
Question is, how do we remove it? Sprint, you're the security officer. What do you think?
I don't think we do anything. The tricoder said if we did anything.
Mr. Sprint is right. Until we know more about Borg technology, I don't think we should make any attempts to interfere with the implant directly.
Captain, we were within transporter range for only 6.7 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how the Borg transported to the bridge and implanted the circuit unless...
Unless there were two of them. If there is another Borg on this ship, he's found a way to screen against our usual senses. I'll get Tarkus to scan against anomalies. See what you can do to help.
All right. The Borg implant.
Targus, enough. You've got the scans so sensitive, they're going to alert us if a particle of dust falls.
If that particle of dust falls off a Borg, then I want to know about it.
You're too cautious.
You're too lax.
Sprint,
tell
him.
him.
You know, if it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have had any fun at the academy.
If it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have graduated from the academy.
What?
Oh, Lieutenant Furlong, Lieutenant Sprint, and Ensign Targus. Somehow that's not quite how I pictured it.
That's not your fault. Every time I see that thing, it reminds me of how much courage it must have taken for you just to be here. And of how much we both owe Sprint. Just don't let Sprint hear. His head's big enough already.
What exactly do you owe him? You'll spend the rest of your life a slave to technology.
I'm not a slave to it. In 6 months, a year at the most, I won't even need this.
In 3 hours, 4 at the most, we won't even be alive. Unless we're Borg.
Dr. Quint is testing the boundaries of the humanoid ability to maintain affection for him, which he thinks he's not worthy of. So what he does is he tries to make everyone dislike him.
Well, he's very good at that.
I like him.
He's right about one thing. We could end up as Borg, and I know the last thing I want to have happen to me is to be assimilated into the collective.
We won't let it happen. To any of us, better dead than Borg. Agreed?
Oh, we have a cool handshake.
Quint.
Not even Quint deserves to be Borgified, but the Borg definitely deserve Quint.
We have a cool one-piece handshake.
We got him. Somewhere in Jeffrey's Tube 6.
Sprint, Furlong. Take a couple of fully charged phasers, flush out the Borg, and neutralize them. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I wasn't prepared to switch discs so fast. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this works. This is the part I wasn't quite sure was going to work out. So yeah, I do have a version of Damon's tool that works natively in Windows 98. Okay. Disk swap. Okay. Yeah, I never really watched Star Trek. It's not because I didn't like it or anything. It was on like the channels I didn't really watch, and I didn't do much TV as a kid, and like growing up in the 90s, I was mostly outside. I was a pretty active kid. It's kind of funny. It was either active or on the computer. Those are the two actions. And now I'm digitized into the computer. Now I run. Yeah, like I would watch an episode or two, but I don't know the greater lore.
He's been through here. Magnetic resonance traces. Okay, one of us has to go, but somebody should stay in case he went through and doubled back. Whoa. I said one of us, I didn't say you. You know, you may be head of security, but I do outrank you. Yeah, it's only by 3 weeks, but I think that would stand up in case of a court-martial. I'll tell you what.
I think he does have the case of the gays for us. Oh, I can't save.
Well, if you're not gonna play, Sprint behind you! Ah!
That's what you get.
Surprise. Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
Oh, cool, we're Borg.
If it looks like a Borg, walks like a Borg, and sees like a Borg, then it must be a Borg. You're wondering what you're feeling? That's pain. No Borg is an island unto himself. Every Borg is part of the whole.
Second of 4. First of 4.
Do you hear that? Filling your mind, telling you what to think, what to do. Welcome to the collective, cadet.
Borg designate bird of Borg. Absorb, destroy, obey.
Is Daddy a Borg too?
Time to go assimilating.
Do we just get to fuck shit up?
What have they done? They've adapted to the frequency settings of our phasers.
Oh, did I set the phaser to kill me?
Is it dead?
I'm getting intermittent energy readings, but they're marginal. Maybe we should try removing some of the circuitry just to be sure.
I say leave sleeping Borgs lie.
His eyes just open.
Could be some kind of autonomic response.
Ah, get fucking owned!
How does that human poem of yours go? For each man kills the thing he loves. Some do it with a phaser blast, some do it with a... Things just aren't going to work out for you if you keep letting yourself get Borgified. Oh, and your father? He cheats. Didn't you hear what I told you? He cheats. You can't win.
Oh, what if I punch him?
Are they gonna play? Sprint behind you!
Wait, do I have to do this again?
Surprise. Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
What? I'm trapped. I'm trapped in the Borg loop. I tried punching him in the face.
If it looks like a Borg, walks like a Borg, and sees like a Borg, then it must be a Borg.
Maybe this is progress.
That's pain. No Borg is an island unto himself. Every Borg is part of the whole.
Okay, maybe I don't do anything when they knock me out. Because everything looked like it was like, call the collective. Contact the other Borg, things like that.
Do you hear that?
Maybe they can unborgify me.
Telling you what to think, what to do. Welcome to the collective, cadet.
Let me know if the game's loud, by the way. It's been hard to... with all the technical difficulties.
Time to go assimilating.
Oh, Sprint, what have they done? They've adapted to the frequency settings of our phasers.
Yeah, so I fixed the shield frequency, so that they can shoot me. So that was a choice I had.
Dead?
I'm getting intermittent energy readings, but they're marginal. Maybe we should try removing some of the circuitry just to be sure.
I say leave sleeping Borgs lie.
His eyes just open.
Could be some kind of autonomic response.
Yeah, so energize all systems, killed them. Contact second of 4. Contact the collective.
They're firing! Targets, more power to the shields. And get somebody up here to take over security.
Shield strength is down 40%. 50. They're draining shield power.
Nice going, Cadet. Your indecision caused the collective to attack the ship. I'm starting to wonder about you. Maybe you're just not up to saving the universe.
Shields can't hold. The next hit could do it.
Evasive maneuvers.
On the other hand, that's a great thing about being omnipotent. I can always give you another chance, as long as you don't bore me.
Shields are gone. They're firing.
Bye-bye. Okay, maybe I do need to contact the collective to say, hey, I'm cool.
Oh, and by the way, the game is rigged. Didn't you hear what I told you? He cheats. You can't win.
So don't play. Oh, there you go. Now I punched him. I had to choose both hands, I guess. I'll be taking that. No? Why are we having a fist fight with this guy?
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
I tried changing them. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, try it again. So we're gonna look at his thing. Gonna pull it out. How do I fix it? I don't know. Okay, maybe before I punch him, I gotta scan it with my tricoder. Or not before, but before the decision comes up.
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
Yeah, because I can still freeze the game. It's just unfreezing the game is what seems to cause the crashes, so I'm not like big on that.
Standard Federation handheld phaser. Power setting range from stun to metallurgical. For use as high-powered cutting tool, and from narrow beam to wide beam. Federation phasers are normally adjusted to a standard EM band setting. However, frequencies can be retuned to raise or lower the EM band setting when necessary, such as during plasma disruptions in high tachyon particle fields, or any other such environmental conditions which disrupt normal phaser functions.
Okay, so we do need to change the phaser.
Melded alloy cutting tool. Used to dislodge or detach two objects composed of alloys of unequal tensor. Designed to separate the two objects with a minimum of damage to either surface. Based on a surgical device which was invented to dislodge skin adhesions from frozen titanium tanks.
Okay. Oh.
Standard Federation.
Oh no, I didn't get a chance.
You can't be serious. Did you think the Borg was going to wait around while you had your nose buried in your tricorder? I'm mildly impressed that you finally figured out how to use it, but really try to find a more appropriate moment next time.
Oh no! Come on. Duck video. Duck video. Alright, Dad's been punched. I can look at his thingy. Cool. I still can't adjust it. Alright, we're gonna watch us die again. Oh no. I feel like we've solved this puzzle, but we can't solve the puzzle. Alright, punch Dad. We're gonna look at his thing.
Standard Federation handheld phaser. Power setting range from stun to metallurgical. For use as high-powered cutting tool, and from narrow beam to wide beam. Federation phasers are normally adjusted to a standard EM band setting. However, frequencies can be retuned to raise or lower the EM band setting when necessary, such as during plasma disruptions.
Alright, click the little button.
Fields, or any other such environmental conditions which disrupt normal phaser functions.
Okay. So what ends up happening is we end up crashing when we restart the video a lot of times. Maybe I don't look at it. I don't know. I feel like I have to. I feel like I need to grab it. Right? We grab it. Then I click like a madman. It still didn't do anything. Okay, I'm not going to grab it this time. Next time, I'm not going to grab it. At least this save file, we don't get stuck in the Borg cube. The Borg loop that we were having.
We've adapted to our phaser settings.
I feel like we get to punch him out. Alright, I'm not gonna touch his gun. His phaser. Sorry. Every time I've touched his phaser, I can't adjust it.
Is it possible that you haven't noticed that I keep sending you back to the same place? I mean, do you think I do these things just to be perverse? Well, yes, I suppose I do. I'm an omnipotent being. I could send you anywhere. I'm sending you there for a reason. Try to get it right this time. I'm tired of replaying this moment.
Okay. I feel like I'm doing the thing I need to do. I need to adjust the phaser so that I can kill the Borg. So I grab his gun. Hello, gun. I'm clicking on the button. No, 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 don't put it back. Don't put it back. I'm sure you can hear me clicking. Oh, what am I not doing correctly?
We've adapted to our phaser settings.
Yeah, you go die. Then me go die.
Lieutenant Ralph Furlong, human, Academy class of 51.
Never scanned my dad.
Aboard the USS Righteous, stardate 40559. As a cadet, he was the recipient of the Federation Medal of Valor for his part in the rescue of hostages during a Cardassian raid on a Starfleet outpost, stardate 42029.
Cardassian raids, heroics, humans. Oh, we can learn about us.
Ensign Anastasia Targus, human.
I didn't click on Targus.
51, currently stationed aboard the USS Righteous. Targus received medical discharge as per Section Alpha 8. That means she was nuts. Stardate 42112, when judged mentally unfit as a result of her capture and torture experience at the hands of the Cardassian Obsidian Order. Ooh, that sounds painful. Reinstated after a year and a half of enforced medical leave, stardate 43616, due to vociferous petitioning by Lieutenant Ralph Furlong and Lieutenant Chorus Sprint.
So maybe my cursor isn't where I think it's going to be, because I was clicking here. Wait, no, now I have a different menu.
Lieutenant Chorus Sprint, Bajani, Academy class of 51, stationed aboard.
For those who just joined us, we are the son of the guy that we're punching out, and Q has transport us back in time so that we can try to stop his death. So we're in the body of a different person who was supposed to be dead at this point.
Actions in the rescue of the hostages during the Cardassian raids of 2365. To help you out on your little mission, I've given you all of Sprint's personal memories and some of his professional ones. So although you may remember things like that silly secret handshake you and Targus and Furlong do, you may need help on serious matters of security. Check your tricorder often, Cadet. Remember, you're replacing a lieutenant. Consider yourself semi-assimilated into the role.
Okay. So I've checked out everyone. Targus, Furlong. We can learn about the Bajani.
Bajani. Humanoid. Planet of origin, Bajan. After the destruction of Bajan by a planetary cataclysm, the Bajani became a nomadic space culture for nearly 2 millennia, until the discovery of Bajan 2. For the past 300 years, the Bajani have remade the barren Bajan 2 into a near replica of their original home. The Bajani possess a unique psychophysical response, sometimes referred to as a Bajani pain trance. In the face of great pain or trauma, a Bajani compartmentalizes his mental patterns, storing most of his higher consciousness in a protected area of the Bajani brain, called the Langstrom cortex. During a period of crisis, this phenomena allows a Bajani to complete a complex physical task free from the awareness of pain or fear.
I bet that will come in handy.
From their so-called consciousness. The Bajani pain trance is generally induced by a natural production of adrenaline in response to some physical trauma. This condition may be prevented or reversed by the introduction of an adrenaline block into the Bajani system.
Okay, that's probably a clue for later. Klingons, Vulcans, I'm not here for this. I'm just here to punch Dad. Alright, so not looking at the gun had Q mad at me. What the fuck do you want from me, game? This has been the hardest FMV game so far because it's just... I don't know what it wants me to click on. I know the answer. I solved the puzzle and I still can't do it. I'm gonna look at a long play. I need to know. Okay. I just need to know what I'm supposed to click on. I'll try not to spoil myself. Okay, looks at the tricoder for the phaser. Picks up the tricoder. How come he can click it? I can't click it. Okay, so the long play just clicks it. Maybe. I feel like the first time I tried this, it should have worked. I'm getting Joker-fied.
Good idea. Retuning the phaser to a higher EM band frequency. You're right, they probably already adapted to the old ones. Nice shot. What did you think I was gonna do? Cheat?
Shot Borg. We did it. Oh, is that all you have to do?
Let's go see what this circuit can tell us.
You just take a thing off? He's gone? He's out of there?
No, I'm just not getting anything useful from it. Maybe if we
hooked it into the ship's computer and had it analyzed.
I'd like to know more about it first. Can't you interface your tricorder with it?
Maybe, but I don't think I'd get any more information. Sprint, what do you think?
Okay, I think your head.
Bioneural implant. Therapeutic. Integrated directly into the patient's neural system. The neural implant is used in a variety of neural treatment programs. Ensign Targus's implant is designed to transmit a continuous feed of neural data into the neural system to block out the craving developed during her experience as a prisoner of the Cardassians.
What?
I'm staring at your thing.
My implant.
I don't understand.
Ensign Targus's implant works along the same basic principles as the Borg circuit. She might be able to interface with it.
No. You can't possibly be suggesting that Ensign Targus be allowed to interface with the implant.
Nobody is suggesting anything of the kind. In truth, Captain, interfacing with the implant would be somewhat like autoneural stimulation, an experience which Ensign Targus is quite familiar with.
Exactly the point, Captain. Ensign Targus's neural implant is designed to counteract the side effects of that kind of neural stimulation experience. This kind of neural input is...
Does anybody mind if I join in on this discussion? You're all talking about me as if I weren't here.
Ensign, the long-term effects of your recovery won't...
Counselor, the concept of long-term effects loses its meaning when the entire Federation is in danger of obliteration. I'm ready.
Sorry, I just realized.
It would be best if the ensign were immobilized during this.
Do it.
You could have waited till I sat down.
I could have, but I didn't.
That the sound driver is a lot quieter now.
No. I want Sprint to do it.
Whatever you have to go through, Targus, will be there for you.
Counselor, I've already been through hell and back. I don't think this could be any worse.
All right, we're gonna put the thing in.
She's in agony. You've never had to deal with pain, have you, Sprint?
Shut up.
Assimilation. Technology. Channels. Subspace channels. The Borg implant taking over systems. Communication with collective. Jam systems.
The Borg implant is getting its orders from the Borg collective. How do we jam the signals, Targus?
Shield. Modulate mutations. 0.6525 of normal. Now!
Do it!
Action.
Modulating shield mutation.
The Borg cube is scanning us.
What's happening with those shields, Mr. Furlong?
Almost there, sir.
They're firing! Mr. Furlong!
Got it.
They've stopped firing.
The shield settings must be in sync with the Borg scanners. They sense us as being part of the collective.
Alone! We are... Resistances! You will be assimilated!
The shield has cut off the Borg circuit from the Borg collective. We've got to disconnect her.
Kill me.
One more CC of neuroblock and she'll be a vegetable for life. Do you want to be responsible for turning Ensign Targus into a Bolian zucchini?
I'll do it.
No. You're not dead. You're unconscious. In a Bajani pain trance. Interesting phenomena. I'm not sure what its evolutionary benefit was for the Bajani. Something like a Terran possum, perhaps. Oh, look. You're regaining consciousness.
Hey, it's that thing I researched.
Welcome back, Lieutenant.
I guess this means I owe you my life twice, huh, Sprint?
Okay, we'll make that trance. We just had a trance.
I've never seen anyone go into a Bajani pain trance before. Interesting. You were clearly unconscious, yet your body managed to finish the task at hand. I suppose it's part of the survival mechanism. Quick thinking. Next time, though, warn me.
While you were out, we did a diagnostic on the computer systems. The Borg implant is continuing to rewrite code.
I'm sending an away team over to the Borg cube to see if they can find anything that'll help us disable the implant.
Targus and I are going, but we could use a third. I don't know if we'll get out of there alive.
I won't order you to go, Lieutenant.
Oh, we few, we happy few, we band of Borg. They're turning this into some heroic escapade, trying to make it impossible to turn down. I'll go.
We don't need you, Quint. We need someone we can trust.
Damn.
Just like old times, huh, buddy? 3 against the world.
All right, time for One Piece again.
Here's your phaser. Each of ours has been retuned to a different frequency.
Here, take this.
Now, only Q is from the show.
If things get that bad, we're probably dead.
I mean, these people could have been extras or something. I don't know.
More painful than others. There's an emergency hypospray programmable for neuro painkillers just in case. You do know how to use it, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Coming alongside the Borg cube. Good luck. Energize.
Insert third CD. Okay, all right. Okay. That was the wrong keyboard I hit. We're gonna mount this third CD. Wish me luck. Third CD, go. I have the keyboard off to the side if you're wondering why I keep having to turn over here. I want to be a video game FMV actor. Oh, hi. Like, I think we should have a VTuber FMV. Like, you could make it in like a MMD or Blender. If the VTubers had 3D models. FMV tuber. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do with these filters. Which, by the way, I want to thank Millennial Cyborg for helping with this.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
Alright, we're gonna listen to Dad. Oh, thank you.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
Oh wait, I should probably scan. Okay, it's not letting me do a scan. I was like, I should scan the medical bag. Oh, the Borg computers are cool. They're cool screensavers.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
Hey, remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need? They've adapted.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
Okay. So kill them before they kill you. But then again, Q got mad at us for doing what he told us to do in the past. Oh, but maybe we need like a piece of the Borg body to interface. The thing is, if we start blasting the two that are walking, aren't these guys gonna just wake up and blast us? Like, I don't know.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
And then start blasting.
Sprint!
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your pain trances yet.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Bajani adrenaline.
It's working.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. But you're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids.
Yes.
Come on. We have to get out of this corridor before more of them come.
But it's got sprint!
Later. That's an order.
We must become Borg. Al Borland. Alright, we're Borgified again. I'll just make a save just in case this is good. Borgified. I mean, he told us we have to think like a Borg. I thought children yearn for the orb. I thought everyone on Twitch just yelled orb all the time. Zeta K7. Borg. Ignore.
Borg designate Beta. Alpha 7-3. Assimilate knowledge. Interface. Assimilate.
Yeah, I can't scan anymore. But now we can do this. That was fast. I didn't catch it all. Oh, okay, you're doing it for me. I thought it was going to be a puzzle. Maybe it still is a puzzle. It'll be a long time to remember that. It flashed really fast. Oh. Maybe we'll be able to first aid her. Where's Daddy? He needs to be a Borg too. Okay, so that was a fail state, but we gained the knowledge. I see. So now we know how to interface with the thingy, I think. The problem is... let me watch this clip, because maybe it's the clip of it. It was so fast. Okay, yeah, Kajardin, you're correct. Thank you. Thank you, Clippers and chat.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
Alright.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
So that's kind of neat that you have to fail in a certain way to get knowledge. Like you're using the advantage of the whole Q time travel of like, okay, you become a Borg to get the Borg knowledge.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
And remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Why do you think I can do this? 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2.
That must be it. Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant...
Shit, I didn't catch that number.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
Fuck that guy up. Another clip. Oh no, I think that was just my chat refreshing. Did anyone catch the number I needed? I'm hoping I don't need it.
3 to be mounted directly to computer core control room.
You'll be back.
No, Righteous.
Back on board.
The Borg implant's been overriding our systems since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions. We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it that we're Borg.
How do we do that?
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered.
Unusual plump console.
Baraka to Captain Anderpaul.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us. I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
All right, 61330 is the number from the clip.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
I'll do it. You people can't be trusted. I already forgot the number.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Here, I'll put it in chat.
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has re-established communication with the Borg collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
The shields are dropping!
I can't believe we all...
Good Borg!
We needed a live one.
Okay, we need a live Borg.
That must be it. Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
She has the worst ideas, I think. We just realized.
There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
So can I change my gun to stun?
No, Sprit's right. We need a living Borg.
Fucking zoom in. Can I look at this now?
Emergency Med Kit contains several high-tech medical instruments, including an experimental programmable hypospray, plus several of the most basic needs associated with emergency medical situations. That means bandages, disinfectants, etc. Barbaric stuff, really. You better just hope you'll never need it.
Alright, hypospray.
Medical hypospray.
Looks like that.
Experimental model, programmable, uses baseline replicator technology, capable of delivering up to 200 different non-zero biological catalysts. Standard medical tricorder, capable of analyzing medical data for over 300 species. Conglomerate database allows for 40 to 50% accuracy in diagnosing and treating injury and disease in unknown species.
Okay, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click the hypospray one.
Medical hypospray.
Okay, so I can look at the settings.
Programmable settings.
Maybe the level 1 neural block? He was telling us about the neural blocks.
Level 1 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 4 or less. Humans, Bajani, Bajorans, etc.
Oh, okay. Middle, right, left. But I don't know if that's the one I need.
Bajani. Humanoid.
No, I don't need that. I need information on the Borg.
Emergency med kit.
Okay. Hypospray.
Medical hypospray.
Hypospray settings.
Programmable.
Adrenaline blocker. Bijani adrenaline. Bijani adrenaline blocker. That's what they did to me. They blocked my adrenaline. How about level 2?
Level 2 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc.
I guess we don't know what this guy is, right? We probably need to use the medical tricorder.
Medical tricorder. Capable of analyzing medical data for over 300 species. Medical hypospray.
I just wanted to see the last setting.
Programmable set.
So 4 or less, 8 or less,
Level 3
15 or less.
Block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 15 or less. Capable of stopping a Pelacan rhino in its tracks. Deadly to most known humanoid species. Except a few.
Gorn and the other thing. Alright, so I'm going to assume there's a medical tricorder in here.
There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
Ah, shit, I didn't... I fucked up. I guess I clicked it once.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
Gotta move out. Let's sprint! Too late for sprint, come on.
Okay, maybe we'll get a scan. Maybe this fail path is good. Alright, so that's someone who scanned me. Okay, sometimes it brings up like their designation. Oh, I put in the code. The 61330.
Alert. Sector 6G. 2 life forms. Assimilation of Borg. Destroy.
Okay, I still don't know what the target is. How do I use the medical tricoder? Because I feel like the medical tricoder is what's going to tell us.
Now you know how to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective. You could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
Uh-oh.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
I never put in the code.
You didn't check the tricorder. I have no biological components. You should have waited for one of the others.
I did, but I don't know how to set the thing.
Hold on, buddy, we need you conscious. Don't go to one of your pain transitions.
Get out of here!
I'm sorry.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating you at this very moment. At least this time you won't feel it. Oh, it looks like you're waking up.
Hi. Welcome to the hive mind. Hey, Xeno. So they're assimilating.
Interesting. Borg, yet not Borg. Do you feel it? It's different this time, isn't it?
Oh, because I was in the trance.
Designate Beta, Alpha. Designate Beta, Alpha 73. Dispatch, destroy.
Sprint! It's still you. Look out!
Yay! Now that was the right action. Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead, but now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
Okay, so let me figure this out. Ah, no.
Medical hypospray.
Okay.
Experiment. Standard medical tricorder.
No, I need the hypospray. And I need the hypospray settings.
Programmable setting.
Wait, no, I can induce my trance. And become Borg. My guess is trying to bring up Borg on the ship is bad.
Medical hypo.
Even if you knock them out. And like they still wouldn't talk to the computer correctly. So I think I need the adrenaline.
Bajani adrenaline.
Dun. 1331. Okay.
There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
One, 3, 3, 1.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
Can I use that on myself?
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
Hold on, can I scan him?
A Borg. Member of the cyborg species. Borg. Part cybernetic, part biological. See Borg. Borg. An extremely powerful cybernetically enhanced species of humanoids. Planet of origin, unknown. First encountered, stardate 42761.3, when the USS Enterprise was transported deep into the Delta Quadrant during a hostile encounter with a member of the Q Continuum. Hostile indeed. Bunch of babies.
Alright. So I'm a Bajani. Do we think this person is one of the... It's hard to tell because I can't even really see them.
Cardassians. Humanoid race that has been involved in a bitter, extended conflict with the United Federation of Planets. An uneasy truce between the two adversaries was finally reached in 2366. Sound like the Klingons, but far more devious.
Okay, I don't think he's a Klingon, this Borg. And I can't tell if he has ears. Ah, God damn it.
Another.
Can I shoot myself?
Sprint, what have you done?
He sent himself into a Bajani pain trance.
Okay, I think we actually did it. Because I go into the trance.
Oh, smart move. Sending yourself into a Bajani trance before you get Borgified. I only hope you're in time to stop them before they Borgify your friends.
Hell yeah.
Wait.
Good Borgin.
Wait, I think it's him.
He knows the dumb hand sign thing.
All right, we'd better get out of here before it's crawling with Borg.
Away team to righteous. 3 to beam directly to computer core. Now.
Wait!
Captain, no, it's all right.
It's me. It's your friend.
The Borg implants programming is shutting down, Captain.
I never needed to know that number. You never know.
We have complete control again, sir.
Captain, I have a message from Admiral Hansen. We are engaging the Borg. The Righteous is ordered to remain outside the battle until all first and second line defenses are exhausted. At your discretion. That was all, sir.
He doesn't seem bothered by us being a Borg.
And so it begins.
You mean there's nothing we can do?
Not until we're called into action by either the Admiral or the Borg. They also serve who sit and wait, Lieutenant. Let's get a battle ready.
All right, we did it. Implant disabled.
Ugh, I just hate sitting here doing nothing.
Worried that the battle will be won without you, Tarkus?
Worried that the battle will be lost without us.
You overestimate your importance to the situation, Ensign. The battle is already lost.
Keep your cynicism to yourself, Quint.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm afraid he may be right. Things aren't going very well.
Oh, not you too, Lieutenant.
It's important to have a positive outlook, even in the bleakest of situations.
It doesn't get much bleaker than this.
Can you just casually sit in the captain's chair?
Thinking about Kalen.
Kalen?
My son.
Oh, that's us.
What were you thinking?
I think by now all my friends are tired of hearing me brag about Kalen. I'm sure they don't want to hear anymore.
Did you hear that, Sprint? You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you?
There we go. I did it. I kicked him.
Come on, Quint. You'll be okay. Just catch your breath. If you just didn't try so hard to make everyone dislike you.
Spare me the psychology, counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me.
There you go, Dark Witch Claire.
The problem is very straightforward, Doctor. You desperately want to be liked.
If I wanted to be liked, all I'd have to do is snap my fingers, and I'd be liked. I'm an omnipotent being masquerading as Dr. Quint. Whatever I want to happen, happens.
Interesting fantasy. All right, let's play that through. Then why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Make everyone like you.
Because I don't want to.
No, because you want them to like you of their own free will. And phenomenologically speaking, you can't force them to do something.
Thank you for the clip.
Free will.
Sophistry, Baraka.
Truth, Quint. Let me give you some free advice. If you want to be liked, try making yourself likable.
Ah!
Can I kick him in the nuts again? Can I kick him in the nuts again?
Message, sir. No audio.
Read it, Ensign.
Orders from Admiral Hansen deploying third wave. Attack when ready.
Battle stations. Take us in, Targus. Maximum power to the shields. Spring fire phases. Keep the frequency.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
Reconfigurable bridge console. Presently configured as tactical, keeping track of all weapon systems, internal and external shielding, and planning all computer-controlled battle maneuvers.
Oh, I already did this. Okay, I'm gonna try to save. Action time.
Torpedoes online. Time. Oh, 7:50.
Look, the game's yelled at me for not scanning things.
Torpedoes.
Armed and ready, sir.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Yes, sir. Initiating Delta attack.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding.
Is this what Star Trek VR is like?
Weapons having no effect.
Damn. They've adjusted their shields already.
Here we are again, back at the beginning. But this time, you are security, instead of that little mouse of an ensign.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
Are you going to be able to save him or not?
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Saratoga and Melbourne have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne, all ships that were lost at Wolf 359. Will they be adding Righteous to the list?
Captain! Intruder alert.
It's okay, I'm Borg. Okay, I'll just watch this happen.
Security, isolate the ops console. At 0800 hours, during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous was hit by a Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. It's in your hands.
Okay, so blasting the Borg didn't help in the cutscene, but I'm a Borg now. It's not letting me.
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
Okay, I couldn't click it, but I hit number 1 on my keyboard.
To have come so far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The Righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Okay, thank you, floating Q head. I'm confused at this. Nothing I'm clicking on is doing anything.
Shield mutation is being altered.
And
The Borg cube is firing.
you're not supposed to click on those.
To have come so far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The Righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you
All right,
another
chat, what do I do?
chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Okay, so it gets me back here. Oh, wait. Are these the things over here? I can barely make them out. Okay, I'm confused at this screen.
Mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
Maybe I do need that long play.
So far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The Righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning.
Where am I supposed to click?
But I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Did I click on him? Like, I have no feedback of what I'm supposed to do here. I just want to know how I'm supposed to interface with this screen.
What is this? The first time you've used a computer? You see this? It's a cursor. Use it to click on objects on the screen.
What objects?
Click on me. Good. Okay, let's try again.
I know if I don't click on him, he'll just quit the game. It is one of these? This is the bottom one. Oh, am I supposed to do what it says? I can't make out.
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
Okay, I think I understand now.
To have come so far and then to lose? All this work and the
I think I have to click them in the order.
The righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Can you imagine a Q VTuber? That is... So the top one is... I can't make it out. Jeez, I can't... I need to pay attention when they're lit up. That's like the only time I could read them. Okay, well, we'll go through it again.
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
Damn you, duck video.
To have come so far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know.
It is just as blurry for me.
You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself.
Hello, Carabit.
But I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care.
I think we're at the end of this game, but I cannot figure out what this sequence wants. Alright, so it's gonna light up. That one is... And then that's got a dot in the middle. Okay, dot in the middle is this one. I cannot figure out what the first one is. Oh, so I'm probably gonna have to click this, and then... this.
Shield mutation is being altered.
But I just don't know what the top one is.
The Borg cube is firing.
To have come so far and then
Yes, Q.
all this work.
You know, Burn Cycle will let you skip FMVs.
Everyone is dead, and why?
Is Burn Cycle the best FMV game?
You know, it would have been a simple matter to overpower him.
That is the footage.
I know I'm going to.
It's so that the video can be smaller,
but I'm going to give
like dimension-wise.
It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Okay. That, I want to say that's this, and then that, and then that. No? Do I click and drag? Oh. Oh. Shit.
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they had access to actual Star Trek sets and stuff like that.
Everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care.
Okay, so now we know how to access the interface. What am I supposed to do at the interface? Modulate shields is that. Then that, and then that. I thought you clicked there. I still can't read these.
Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
Hello, Fumbles. How far in the past are we compared to, like, TNG stuff? Wait, no, because the TNG stuff has already happened.
That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Because they already have it in their tricoder. What is this symbol? Modulate shield. Okay, it's like a hole in the center. It might be this one. And then the dot in the center. Is that this?
Shield notation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
They have Voyager uniforms. Oh, okay.
To have come so far and then to lose?
Interesting.
All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized. Everyone is
Okay,
dead.
I know what to do. I just need to
Borg wasn't all that smart,
infer
you know.
the
It
symbols.
would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance.
Yeah, I think top right is the last one. I just don't know what the middle symbol is. And yeah, it's just a super blurry... Like, you guys are seeing it the way I'm seeing it. Yeah, there's a dot in like a little segment out there. Alright, so... Right. And then... You think center? Not center.
Shield notation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
I don't think they thought this one out.
To have come so far and then
I blame QuickTime and Duck Video.
work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized. Everyone is dead and
Like, it might be worse for you guys because you're dealing with some scaling. I'm also dealing with some scaling because I've got this plugged into an LCD. Because I did not want to bring a big-ass CRT out here.
But I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care.
And this is not a 4x3 LCD. I might go grab a 4x3 LCD for this purpose. So that... Okay. It's like they almost don't match. Hello. Maybe it's this one. Nope.
Shield notation is being altered.
Hey, Dark Wolf.
The Borg cube is firing.
Let me give you a shout out. Welcome aboard the... Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Come so far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized. Everyone is dead, and why?
And a
That
stretch.
Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning.
Here we have the floating head of Q.
It's not that I care.
The green is
I
a
just
lot
wanna see how
quicker
it
than I
turns
thought.
out.
Yeah, I haven't seen the walrus all day. Alright. What is this symbol? Okay, so we know it's this symbol? I think this. Okay, and then this. Right?
Shield notation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
Did I fuck up? Maybe I didn't get a click on the first one? Or did it expect 4 clicks?
All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized. Everyone is dead, and
Oh, maybe because it lights
That
up
Borg
multiple
wasn't all that smart,
times.
you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close.
Let me watch this sequence
I know I'm going
again.
to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance.
It's not just...
It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Oh, is it? Oh, it could be. Right, this is a T9 pad. You are right. 6, 1, 3, 3, 0. You are so right, Zeno. I was not even in... I was so focused on the symbols,
Shield notation is modulating.
it didn't even occur to me that was a T9 pad.
The Borg cube is pulling away, sir. It's ignoring us completely as if we weren't here.
It thinks we've been vaporized. For a minute there, I thought we would be.
Where is it headed, Ensign?
Direct course for sector 001, sir.
Borg cube go away. Thank you for the follow, Gorzada.
I wonder what chance the Starfleet forces have of stopping the Borg at Earth.
Actually, they will succeed. The Enterprise, utilizing the emergency transporters on the shuttlecraft, will recapture their Borgified Picard and stop the Borg incursion just in the nick of time.
And how do you know that, Quint?
I told you already. I'm an omnipotent being.
Who are you? And what happened to Dr. Quint and Lieutenant Sprint? And what have you done to my crew?
I'm afraid the lieutenant died about 4 hours ago. Not my doing. He was supposed to die. Just as all of you, I'm afraid, are supposed to be vaporized here at Wolf 359. That's how it's written in the history books.
History? Are you telling us you're from the future?
He is. I am, well, as I said, I exist outside the confines of the space-time continuum. That is what I want to. My little friend here wanted a chance to come back and save this ship from destruction. And to my great surprise, he succeeded.
So you were just pretending to be Sprint. Why? Who are...
Please. I'm trying to figure this out. As I said, I didn't expect Cadet Kalen to succeed here, and now that he has, I'm in kind of a bind.
I don't, Of course. According to history, we disappeared from Wolf 359 at exactly 0800 hours.
Okay, how do you know that?
If we stay here alive, it corrupts the timeline. Our future, but Kalen's past.
What are you going to do?
Well, the easy thing would be to just obliterate you all, but then that wouldn't be fair now, would it? On the other hand, I do want to protect the timeline.
Are we dead?
I don't think so.
Split timeline?
Where are we, Lieutenant?
Oh, no worries, Dark
We're
Wolf.
still at Wolf 359.
How's Mega Man?
The real question is, when are we?
I think we beat the
According
game.
to the navigational charts, correcting for time, we have jumped ahead more than 10 years.
It's clever.
I don't understand.
We disappeared from Wolf 359 exactly when history says we did. Timeline is unaffected, we're still alive. Thanks to you, Cadet. If you hadn't come back to get us, we'd be dust.
Captain, what about Quint?
Oops, I almost forgot.
Where am I? What's going on? Wait, I don't think I want to know.
Captain, I'm picking up a vessel 34.
Yeah, I mean, we died a lot.
Heading on a course for Earth. It's the Borg.
What are your orders, sir?
We're a Starfleet ship in Federation space. We may be 10 years behind the times, but I bet we know a thing or two more about the Borg than anyone else in this time. Lay in a pursuit course.
So we brought my dad back from the dead.
I enjoy getting to know you, Cadet Furlong.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Is Mom okay? How does Mom work in this situation? Was I also missing for 10 years? The end. Hey, did the thingy. Oh no, am I gonna be DMCA'd? I don't know if this is actual music. Thank you for the GGs. This was a rough one because trying to find the spots that they wanted you to click on was difficult, and this game kept crashing because of my sound drivers. But at least we know. This is not actual Trek music. Thank you. Thank you. Too cheap. They have enough money for John De Lancie, but not enough money for Star Trek music. See, I think part of the thing about reducing my frame rate is that the camera doesn't see my mouth move as often, or something. But I think it really sells the effect, right? Thank you, Viacom and Simon and Schuster. And just exit. There you go. All right, so the schedule's been a little weird. It's over here today. As you notice, I missed the Wednesday stream, so we're doing the Wednesday stream today. Tomorrow, I want to play Blue Chicago Blues, which is on my Sega Saturn. Now, my Sega Saturn is a little sick. I'm hoping it'll play nice for that playthrough. But yeah, that's a fan translation that got completed. I'm looking forward to that. And Saturday, we should be doing CDI and 3DO games with the crew. And Sunday, we're going to be doing the American Laser games, stuff like Mad Dog McCree and Space Pirates, Crime Patrol, Who Shot Johnny Rock. So definitely follow and keep up and hang out. I'm on Discord. I'm on YouTube. That's the wrong YouTube. We're going to switch to this YouTube. Don't go to the first YouTube. The first YouTube's going to go away. Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for being here on FMV February. Burn Cycle was really fun. I would have liked Borg a little more if it wasn't so finicky. Where to click. I'm on Blue Sky now, and I'm on these socials. I think I'm gonna rename my Twitter to be SnakeMan VT to match my Blue Sky. And that's it. Let me go find a place to send you all. I don't know why Firefox just wanted to use all the resources today. Armored Core, that's a good one. Maho no Princess Mickey Momo, that's where we're probably going. MDC Chris is playing Kodelka. Yeah, I think we gotta raid Sass. And this is where I get to be like, do I remember how to spell Sasquatulus? Yeah, I mean, I have most fun on co-host. If you really want to read what I'm posting about, it's on co-host, but I'm gonna try the Blue Sky thing. I gotta edit the bot commands and all that. Anyway, I'm gonna see you all later. Good evening, have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.